Hey, everybody. Hi, it's Becky from Power Tools with Thread. Hello, welcome. Yay, I'm back. I'm back. I missed you guys so much. Sorry, don't hit my microphone. Well, look who's here. We got a little bit higher pitch on the camera today. There she is. There's my Frito. She missed mom and daddy so bad. You guys, if you're new, you are in our Stitchuation room. This is a Monday through Friday virtual stitching retreat where you hang out with me in here, me and Frito, and you follow me on my sewing journey. And I hope I can inspire you to put something under the needle. Look at that little wiggle butt going. Look at that wiggle butt. We got your Dave biscuits. It is so great to see everybody this morning. Oh my goodness. Here you go. Yeah, you good girl. You need to go see daddy and have him make you breakfast. Yeah, you want to sit? You want to go brush your teeth? There you go. Okay, bye-bye. Good girl. Uh-oh. Tripped on a cord. Hey, I am back from a 2-week back-to-back sew and sail cruising expedition. Boy, we had a lot of fun. I am so happy to be back with you guys, but it was amazing to see old friends and make new friends. I just loved it. You guys were awesome. It was so great to hang out with everybody. I love seeing the same faces over and over again. I need to remember to pull y'all up on my phone so I know exactly what you are looking at. Let me see here. Let's see. Power Tools with Thread. That's me. Let's go. We are here. Turn that on. I want to make sure I can see what you're seeing. And it's got, I got lots of love coming up. Thank you guys. That's so nice. So I missed the morning with you too. I am happy to be back. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all, it was crazy. It was just lots of projects. People learn new things. So Sew and Sale 17, it's SEW and sale.com. And Sew and Sale 17 was kind of like projects in a quilt show where you could go around to different rooms and do different things. And that was a lot of fun. And then Sew and Sale 18 was more like they usually are, where they have the big room full of sewing machines and we just sit in there and do projects and whatnot. So everybody, Joan says, my routine will come back to normal now. Yes, I hope so. Oh my goodness, you would have a serious PTWT withdrawal. Oh, you poor thing. I got you, sister. No problem. Hi, Dave. I missed you too. I missed you too. Oh my goodness. So I don't even know where to begin. We did bring Keith's daughter and granddaughter on Sew and Sale 17 with us, and we just had an amazing time. And I finally did something that I don't normally do, which is one of the excursions from on the ship. We have been cruising for years and years, and we used to do shore excursions all the time through the ship with Carnival. And now we're sailing with Royal. And I just haven't done them. Usually when everybody's off the ship, I stay on the ship to just kind of recoup a little bit, right? Well, with them on board, his granddaughter said, I want to swim with the dolphins. So we did that. And you guys, if you get a chance, it's called Dolphinarius. And I'll hold this up so you can see it. Dolphinarius. They take you out. We did the VIP excursion where you actually get in the water with the dolphins. You get to hang out with them. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. They are a company that works with Royal Caribbean. We had such a great time. I'll show you guys this. Yeah. Janice says she loves staying on the ship when everybody's gone too. Yeah, the pool's a little bit easier to deal with. But look at this. So this is Hermes, right? There's Keith and me and Lyric and Carrie, her mom. And we just had the most amazing time. It's Dolphinarius. If you guys ever get a chance to go on these kinds of excursions, I highly recommend it. I went ahead and paid for the pictures because this is one of those things where, been there, done that, right? So I've never done it before and I'll never do it again. And So I went ahead and got the pictures, and then that way we'll have those memories forever in the picture. So it was wonderful. You know, I've got pictures with the kiss from the dolphin, shaking hands with the dog, you know, and you got to touch them and hang out with it. Wonderful. It was really cool. They make you swim out into the lagoon area and you hold your arm out and the dolphin comes around and you grab a fin and it goes on its belly and you hold on to both fins and he swims you back. It was amazing. Awesome. Okay. So wanted to show you that. Also on Sew and Sale 17, I went, we were Bahamas. Yeah, we were in the Bahamas on Sew and Sale 17. When I go and look for things to get outside of the US, I always look for custom made things that, you know, not made in China and shipped in. I don't want any of that. So I went to a place called Bahama Handprints. This is in the local shopping area. I found this bag. Could I make it myself? Yeah, but look at how pretty it is, right? I look for things like the bound seams. See how pretty that is? Got the bound seams, very well made handles with the X through it right here. And it's not lined, which is, I need a bag like a hole in the head, but this just makes my heart happy. So got this, and they had fabric for sale in there. So I did get 2 yards. Oh, I also got the little zipper pouch that goes with it. They got me a new one out of the back because I grabbed their samples and brought them up. But I love little details like, you know, a covered tab right there on the zipper pull. The zipper works well. You know, this is lined. This is quality stuff. And I love that I know how to sew. So I know what I'm looking for with quality made products. Very reasonably priced. This was like $15. And then the bag was, it was like 30, maybe 35. But I got this, this is that screen printed fabric. One of the first sewing sales I ever went on, we took it wasn't in the Bahamas. I can't remember where we were. If you were on with us, let me know. Betsy got a crossbody zipper pouch from there. Betsy D, she was on there with us. And I got this fabric. I bought 2 yards of it. Okay. Does anybody see a Biani bag in this? I do, definitely. So I got this. I'm going to put it on the long arm and go ahead and get it all quilted up in some pretty pattern stitching, and then turn this into some more bags. So I love it. I love the large print, but it is definitely, it's absolutely screen printed. And you guys, it's beautiful. They had about a dozen rolls hanging on the wall of different colors. I just love the pink. I just loved the pink. So this bag also came with a covered, you know, not a piece of plastic in there. It's a firm covered base to give the bag some shape. Very, very well made. I love it. All the inside edges are serged, seams match, you know, stuff like that. I look for that, and I'm very, very pleased. So that was nice. And while I don't remember what shop I was in. I'm not a real candle kind of person, but when I came in, I smelled this wonderful scent and grabbed one of these. I can't remember. Oh, it smells amazing, you guys. Can y'all smell that? Here, take a sniff. Oh, it's fantastic. I love it. Absolutely love it. Not a big candle person usually, but this scent kind of grabbed me. I'm going to have a big hot mess over here by the time we get done. Okay, so lots and lots of pictures. Yes, I love how the handles are made. They did such a great job on this. See, this is the thing. When you know good quality, when you understand the effort that goes into making these. So I like how the handles are sewn together where they have a piece of strapping and it's all evenly done. Y'all, there's no loose threads on this thing. You know how you buy something made in China and it's just junk? This is not. Very well made. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? I want to show you guys some stuff. Sew and Sale 17. We did 17 and 18, right? So Sew and Sale 17. Susan and her husband Twig, that is his name, Twig. They had a 70s night, and they wore these shirts, and she gave them to me. Isn't this adorable? Look at this. It says Stitchuation Room Aerobic Studio, classes at 8 a.m. with a thread, a machine, and a pin cushion. Look. Stitchuation Room Aerobic Studio. Isn't that cute? That is so adorable. So she and her husband, she actually got her husband to wear the orange one. I thought that was so clever. I just love it. So very, very nice. Very nice. Okay. On my phone, I have got names I did not want to forget. I need to go to my notes because I have names here. So I made a thing for class notes. I did not want to forget. All right. Let's see. I got from Betsy, I got a mug. She got a Cricut mug. You know how you can customize their mugs, right? So I'll show you guys. Just love this. Open it up. I kept it in the box because I didn't want it to break. She goes, I know you have a lot of mugs, but I couldn't resist. And I just love it. Let me get this out of here. Oh, Frito, I tell you, she woke me up at 4. She's been very antsy since we were gone. I could watch her on the Blink cameras, and she just would wander. I could see the motion, at 3:34 in the morning while we were gone on the back patio. And she did the same thing this morning and got me up at 4 a.m., y'all. Woo, man. So look at this adorable mug. I love it. It says, Becky says, isn't that cute? Maintain the integrity of the base shape. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Thank you so much, Betsy. I love this. This is just cool. I'm going to have coffee out of it for sure. And the pink inside, you got to love that, right? Let me set this over here. Let's see. I got Heather said they just created a National Medal of Honor museum. I think she said it's in Arlington. She brought me this. It's a Yeti mug. Thank you very much. I appreciate that very, very. I love this. I was telling my husband about it. He said, is that mine? I said, no. Y'all, they do the nicest events for veterans on the ship. I really enjoyed that one. I had been on one on a Princess cruise last December, and they brought everybody in the room, and they all sit around and tell war stories and whatnot, right? Well, that's not me. I wasn't serving during that period. I was blessed enough to serve during peacetime. So, but when I went to this one, they had us all out in this was on Sew and Sale 18. They had us in the large gathering area where all the restaurants are on deck 5. And they did a beautiful, beautiful tribute to all the services, sang the national anthem, played taps. There wasn't a dry eye. It was absolutely fabulous. So really enjoyed that. But I thank you, Heather, for this. So I may let Keith have it. He needs a cold mug for sure. Okay. And then let's see. Where did that the mug rug from Donna. Donna, it's around here somewhere. I'll have to find it. I got an ornament from Brenda. Y'all, look at this. Isn't that cute? That is just so cute. I love the colors, red, white, and blue, to put on my Christmas tree. This is so pretty. So pretty. Thank you. And I got a bookmark from Diana that says, go sew something. This is a Juju design that she merged and customized. Very, very nice. I love this. So thank you all for my gifts. I appreciate that very much. Love it. My friend Candace made me some new washcloths. She likes to knit. There you go. Or crochet. She crochets. So she made these for me. There we go. Got that. Y'all, it's been hectic here this morning. I ordered a gas stove and it arrived at 7. So these guys were in here just now. It was crazy. We were pulling out the old stove, putting in the new stove, pulled out the electric. It's been very hectic already this morning. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you signed up for the January sew and sale. Yeah, so the next one is in January. I will not be on that particular cruise. I've got other plans during that time, so will not be on that January cruise. Also, I wanted to tell you guys, I had planned on starting Autumn Love tomorrow. This is an embroider along that we are doing. This is the embroidery version of Autumn Love by Lori Holt, not the quilting version. Okay. I want to let you guys know some of y'all are freaking out and calling Two Chicks Quilting because you don't have your USB or your fabric yet. Okay. So I just want to re-emphasize something. Okay. All I'm going to do tomorrow I'm going to start doing embroidery on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So all I'm going to do tomorrow is just go over different methods of how to cut out your shapes and what you would need to do to cut out shapes, because this is an applique quilt. It was very, very clear on the website for Two Chicks Quilting that expected delivery of this fabric, because they had to find it and order it from Riley Blake, okay, was going to be mid to late June. So these videos that I'm going to do are going to be available on YouTube forever. You can watch them on replay if you don't have your stuff yet. Okay. So I'm going to show some different cutting methods tomorrow. And then I'm going to stitch a block on Thursday. But if you don't have your stuff yet, please be patient. Everybody's orders they're cutting them and getting them out. A lot of people already have theirs already. And the deadline to start with me in early June, or like this coming Thursday, was the 21st of May to order. So if you ordered after the 21st of May, your stuff will be coming in mid to late June. But even those who ordered by the 21st of May, they were expecting mid to late June as well. Those orders are already out. So the Two Chicks are actually ahead of the game. So please, please be patient. The more you call the store, the less they can cut and pack, okay? Because they're pulled away. So please be patient. The videos will be there. I promise you guys, okay? Yeah, you guys are going to... So TM Jules says she's going to watch on replay anyway. So if you got your USB but not your fabric kit, so they ship together. If you ordered both, they ship together. But so I was told, just be patient. Please be patient. Okay. And you guys, I am not using, I'm not using the kit. I'm using all my old Lori Holt fabric. I'm going into my stash and using light color fabrics. So that'll be fine. Anyway, awesome. So those of you that were on the cruise and you made our cruising designs, this was what we did. It's dirty. Sorry, I spilled something on it. So this was from Sew and Sale 18. Okay. If you look on this USB stick that you got, you have a digital copy of the pattern from Amy Bradley Designs. And that copy of the pattern has different colorways, the original colorways designed by Amy Bradley. So this was my sample. Is this the one I made on the cruise? This was my sample in scrap fabric. You can see I've only got one porthole and I should have 3. Okay. These designs are not on Amy Bradley's website yet. They will be. If you're going to be cruising and you want to make an Amy Bradley design, she was holding off putting these on her site until after we got back from the cruise because they were unique to cruising. So on the Autumn Love block, which blocks are blocks will make up what the wall hanging on all of them. All of them. Yeah, so I'm going to be making the 6x10. Okay. I'm going to be making the 6x10 quilt. It's all of the blocks, just condensed smaller. That's what I'm going to be doing. Yeah. So Gone Cruising was on Sew and Sale 18. I can't find the sample of Cruise Lady, which looked just like PJ. Oh my goodness, it was so cute. So I have a picture of it somewhere. Y'all, there's so much going on here. I can't, we'd never get through it all. I need a sip of coffee. So I missed you guys so much. Okie dokie. I got home yesterday and I started, let's see here. Let me make this bigger. Here it is. I got home yesterday and I went ahead and started on the chapel block for Vintage Christmas. Keith was napping. We had a 3.5-hour drive home. Keith was napping. And I said, I just need to stitch. And don't you know, I botched that block so bad, I couldn't save it. So I'm going to have to recut. So I'm a little bit behind on Vintage Christmas. The plan today is to recut that block. And then the plan this week is to get blocks for June cut, because I don't want to be behind. If I get behind, I have a tendency to UFO it, and I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Penny says she's too tired to sew. Don't blame you. I know. But it was quiet, and I just needed a little bit of time to get that done. So after I botched the chapel block, I went ahead and shot a video of how to color set the fabrics. I did shoot this video, how I color set the fabrics for the quilted Christmas tree that we are going to do in July. This is another kit from Two Chicks Quilting, and they have the link to the kit and the pattern on their website. I have it linked below in the description box. So just wanted to share that with you. Very successful. I did it exactly the way I tell you guys to put these in cold water and put in a cup of vinegar and let it sit for an hour. That's exactly what I did. The water came out a little bit pink, not bad. Put them all in a lingerie bag, washed them on cold, and just laid them on the couch and let them dry. This is what came out of my lingerie bag. This much. You guys do not wash pre-cuts. You'll be sorry. There was more. Here's some more. Yeah. But the method works so well. I put 3, not color catchers. I used X-Clean, which works just the same, much cheaper than color catchers. I have them in my Amazon store, link below. But look, all of this went into the same lingerie bag, and that white is just as white as it should be. No pink. Turned out great. Washing all the reds together. Okay. What block am I going to start with on Autumn Love? Block number 1. I'm just going to do block number 1. I'm going to go all the way through it. It's that simple. And that's a pretty simple block. I did do a video before I left. It's pre-recorded on how to cut out, how to use my connection or the Brother Embroidery thread palette on machines, on Brother or Baby Lock machines, to show you how to create those cut files. So if you haven't seen that, be sure to take a look at it. I might link it up here. Where are we? I'm at, where are we at on this thing? I'm trying to look at the time. 24 minutes into it. I'll look for it and add it on there. Okay. Did get the, also you guys, yeah, Liberty box. If you haven't gotten yours yet, you're going to love it. This is a mystery box from the Fat Quarter Shop. Got mine, opened it up, went to UPS yesterday. I had 9 packages to pick up, a lot. Had to have my little cart with me to wheel them all out to the truck. So very, very nice. Very nice. Oh, the guy who told us, the guy who drove us back on the shuttle to get on in our car from the ship, let us know that MSC Cruise Lines is coming to Galveston. I think their first sailing is September or November. I can't remember, but they're building a brand new terminal and everything for MSC. So Galveston, that's cool. For those of you that might be interested or like to sail with MSC. Okay. Also got in I'm a day late and $1 short on this. Okay. So sampler, this was May's and they've already done the reveal, but for those of you who didn't see it, I'll show you. Okay. This is a cute one. A lot of fun in here. This one is called, it's Cottage Garden for May of 25. And it arrives in November. Thank you, Sally. Yeah. And the coupon on the back is 15% off of Moda yardage. Very handy. So, if you need to get coordinating solids, this is a great time to stock up on those. And then if you spend, I think it was no, that was a different box. Disregard. Okay. Chat looks like people waiting for Christmas. Oh my goodness. Okay, I know it's crazy, you guys. One of the chicks texted me this morning. She said, please tell them, we're on it. We have got it. Don't panic. The videos will be around. Y'all can watch on replay and catch up. So, all right. So this is a Jolly Bar, usually Jolly Bars are long and skinny. A Jolly Bar is a pre-cut that is proprietary to the Fat Quarter Shop for Kim Jolly. That's her last name, Jolly. So this time we got Corey Yoder's A Bloom. Love this. This is just lovely fabric. Isn't that cute? Beautiful small prints. Thank you, Pammy. She says, welcome home. And you got a Jolly Bar pattern to go with it. You always get a free pattern with a Jolly Bar. So that's really cute. This is a nice, easy looking pattern. Let me get up close so you guys can see what it looks like. Kind of very beginner friendly. See that? No diagonal seams. Very beginner friendly. Super cute. It's called Walk This Way. Love it. And in the A Bloom line, there's a panel. Yay. I didn't open this up because I want to open it with y'all. I linked to the fabric below. Oh, you guys, while I'm telling you this, hold on. Let me open this up. It looks like cross stitch. Oh, it's lovely. Look at this. Very soft. This would make a great backing for a quilt. Table topper or something like that. Great backing. You are looking at the printed side. It looks like it's backwards, but it's not. You are looking at the printed side. See? There's the back side. And there's the printed side. Very nice. Very, very nice. Love this. So if you're making like I don't know how wide this is. Feels like 36. Feels like back of a table topper, back of a baby blanket. Just adorable. Baby quilt. Adorable. Okay. There is a package of premium woven labels. Very cute. Debbie's thinking of cross-stitching this before you use it. I would think you'd really need serious strands of thread. These are thick. It's a thick print. You need a lot of strands. There's a notebook in here from Karen K. Buckley. Karen K. Buckley. I was just looking at my scissor pouch we made from Kimberbell the other day. It's just a grid paper for you to doodle. You got ideas, you want to bring them out. And there are some little notes inside. These are cute little charts for, standard mattress sizes. So you can figure out how big you need to make something. square design, square measurements, and acronyms for quilters and all of that. Just cute little stuff in here. These are fun to add in to gifts. If you're going to give somebody something you made that's a quilter, these are fun. Okay. And then also it came with it's gâteau. Am I saying that right? Gâteau. It's obviously French and I'm not. Gâteau. Yep. And it's a pretty pattern. Let me see. Finished size is 53.5 by 70.5. They have a backing for it at the Fat Quarter Shop. Let me get that. There. Isn't that beautiful? It's got an Irish chain. Very nice. Very nice. Yep. You got to love it when you get an email that says your stuff's on the way from Two Chicks, right? All right. And then flowering. Here I go again. Flowering. I'm just going to say it quickly and hope if I mess it up, you guys don't notice. It's called This'll Be a Beautiful Day block. So if you get the Sew Sampler box, which is a mystery, you're going to get a quilt block every month for the same pattern. And then after 12 months, you'll have yourself a quilt top. So that's very cool. That was nice. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Okay. Y'all, I left a pillow that I made on the ship, walked out and left it. I noticed, I thought about it this morning, and I hate that. I'm usually so good about going through and grabbing everything, but it was, I just left it. It was under the sheet or something. I don't know what happened. I can make it again. I actually made it a video on how to make it. I quilted it. It was a Lori Holt panel, and I quilted it with clear blue tiles. I have a video on how to use Kimber Bell's clear blue tiles. So I quilted that top. That's the one. It's gone. Gone forever. Oh, well. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Big mess. I'll save my strings so we can talk about that some more. Awesome. 2 people left their glasses. Okay. Oh, connecting threads. I wanted to show you guys this. Where is it? I have it in my email. I want to show you guys this. This is the deal. I put a link to it below. Let me share here we go. You guys need to subscribe to Connecting Threads. Every day they put out a stash and save. Let me show you what this is. Today, if you like 100% cotton, essential thread, 10 spools, $27.96. That's a deal. You guys need to jump on that. I've got a link to it right below. It says more ... Click that and go into all my links. And then that's only for today. And when they're gone, they're gone. That is a heck of a deal. If you like to stitch with that, heck of a deal. Don't snooze on those. That's a great way to build up your stash and get the things that you need. So, oh, lady told me too on the cruise, she wanted to get threads to match for Autumn Love. And Autumn Love is the embroider along that we are going to start. We're going to start it this week. If you did not get your fabric kit yet from Two Chicks, please don't worry about it. They're coming. They promised they would be here between mid to late June. So those of you that have them already, they're ahead of the game and they're getting them out as fast as they can. You guys, Riley Blake is still sending them fabric. You guys bought so much fabric. So much. Okay. Contact the carrier and request they send the pillow to you. Right. I can. Probably the shipping would be $25 and the pillow's not worth that. It's fine. It's fine. I can make another one. Yeah. Great for bowl cozies. Good idea. Yeah. Okay. Kathy Ann. Did I sell my beach house and how is Sunny doing? Sunny Fox. Beach house is under contract. Yay. Whenever we're selling a piece of property, if we go on a cruise, it sells. If we're home, anyway, So yes, the beach house is under contract. Very, very happy about that. So anyway, another person at the cruise line's going to enjoy the pillow, probably Stacy. Yeah. They'll go, oh, this is pretty. Anyway, so the where was I go? Oh, Sunny. So for those of you that are new, if you're not a member of our Facebook group, or maybe you don't do Facebook, a lot of people don't. Sunny Fox, her name is Linda, and she's a runner, and she's a many-time cancer survivor, and made of very stern stuff. She is a retired Navy Master Chief, and she goes running every morning, and she brings along doggy treats. And there was a dog that she routinely has stopped and given treats to. The dog was on leash. The owner was out walking it. The dog was on leash. She gave the dog a treat. And when she stood up, the dog just out of nowhere jumped at her and took a chunk out of her arm, a big chunk. So I texted her about it and reminded her that, because I had a dog bite year ago, March, and to watch out for those hot spots and any infection and whatnot. But she is she's doing well right now. So she is healing, but I think she's going to kind of rethink doggy treats, because you just look like a snack going down the road, right? You got your thread. Good. Awesome. Linda says, I got my deal. Yay, I got my thread. Thank you. That's wonderful. Okay, so about the thread for Autumn Love, about the thread. I squirreled there. I apologize. So a lady on the cruise says to me, when she got her USB, it has a list in there of threads, glide threads that you could use to use this, right? So she said, oh, well, Becky got glide thread from Austin Sewing, because remember back when I was up there, I went ahead and purchased one of every color. And so she called them, went on the website, couldn't find it, called them. They're out. Because Becky got it from Austin Sewing and Quilting. No, they don't have any of those colors. A lot of you have called them and said, I need this, and this, send it to me, or ordered it online. Hopefully they have more coming in. I don't know. I haven't spoken to the store, but I imagine that if you are looking for the threads for this, that they're probably hard to come by. Had I not purchased the glide thread, y'all, because I'm not using the kit, I'm not using the kit from Two Chicks, that I would have just matched the thread to my fabric from the thread I had on hand. Okay, so you can do that too. I heard from the trade show, H&H trade show, that Riley Blake will be doing a couple more of these type of projects coming out. And I will be working with Two Chicks well ahead of time to get it kitted, get a thread set together for it as well, if we can, okay? We will work on doing that for y'all. You guys are crazy. You're like, I want something to do. Yeah. So anyway, oh my goodness. Thank you very much, Scotty Dog. I thought you were going to be on the cruise. Were you not on the cruise? I thought you were going to be on there. I missed you. I don't know why I thought that. Mo Queens carries glide. You guys, a lot of quilt stores, machine stores sell glide thread. So be sure to get them. Just ordered the thread. Good, Annie. Awesome. Okay. So I got in some new goodies from the Fat Quarter Shop. They send me a package monthly to share with you. So I thought we'd go over that now. Any of my links below, I've got a section, we have featured items, but then I've got a section on down below for Fat Quarter Shop. And anything that's there, if you jump there, just make a note of the pattern. If you are interested in it, write yourself a little note. Click on any of the links to the Fat Quarter Shop. That will get you there, and I will get credit for that, because I know a lot of you like to make sure of that, and I appreciate that very much. That is how I make my living now, right? Okay, so a lot of quilting and we have quilting and cross stitch patterns. Those of you doing the Stitchy Seed Company, we have poppies this month. Isn't that a pretty block? That is so pretty. Awesome. So, so pretty. And dahlias. These came out. Dahlias. Mary Jo, you got to take Callie to her first Quilt Expo show 2 weeks ago. My granddaughter, Callie? Is that right? Double checking on that. I didn't hear from my son on that, so I didn't know. Okay. We've got quilt pattern. Oh, let me do it. Let me keep on the cross stitch. Yeah, my granddaughter. Oh, good. Thank you. That's awesome. I hope she had a good time. I'm taking her another machine when I go up there. Her dad doesn't know it yet. So anyway, all right. This is really cute. Y'all, these are so funny. This is a pattern by Kim Deal. It's called Bust a Move. Bust a Move. See the cow? Isn't that cute? Bust a Move, designed by Kim Deal. That is adorable. Okay. And Hometown Neighborhood. This is a Lori Holt. Be it ever so humble, there's no place like home. Cherry House. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. Castle Rock Quilt Show. I'll have to make a note to try to get there. Okay. Yeah, Robeson Anton works well too. Good. I'm glad she had fun. Good. Okay. Springtime Blooms. This is a cross stitch by It's So Emma for the Fat Quarter Shop. Isn't that beautiful? Just lovely. It finishes at 9 by 9. It's not very big, but it's very, very pretty. Very pretty. And It's So Emma came out with a birth sampler. This is adorable. Isn't that just precious? I love this. This finishes at 7.5 by 9.5. Very, very cute. Very cute. I'll let you guys look at the back there. So you could do it on pink fabric or gray or green or purple if you're not sure. You know, if you want to start it ahead of time, if you know, I mean, I wouldn't do the name or any of the details. I'd wait till you were solid on that. But everything else, you can certainly get done. That looks amazing. Do I do handwork? Candace, are you new? No, ma'am, I don't handwork at all. The Fat Quarter Shop sends me their patterns to share with you so I can show you what they are. Usually what I do with these is I will take them and put them in my giveaway stack. And then when I do giveaways on my giveaway Fridays, then I will either give one of these away or slip them in with something else or something like that. Okay, and then the quilt patterns they put out this month. This is Fat Quarter friendly in 3 size options. It's called Riverside, designed by Sarah Price. Isn't that cute? So it uses yardage and 6 fat quarters, 16 fat quarters, or 34 fat quarters. So the crib is 39 square, lap is 56 by 73, and the queen is 95 square. Very pretty. Patty says, yay, I love to win these. A lady came up to me on the cruise and she said, I wasn't really a quilter and I won a book that you gave away on Lori Holt and now I can't stop. She's buying up Lori Holt stuff. Once you get the bug, it's bad, y'all. It's bad. Here is Cider Season. This is really a cute one designed by Angelis Jasso Tucker. And Angelis Jasso Tucker for It's So Emma. Very cute. Cider Season. And finished size is 56.5 square. That's really pretty. Look at that picture of the finished quilt there. Cider Season. If you've got a pack of fall stuff, this uses yardage. And then if you've got some fall fabrics you want to use up, here you go. That's a cute one. I have a 48-inch square dining room table. This is 56.5 square. It'll still be very pretty hanging on a wall. My friend Harriet was on Sew and Sale 18 from Quilting with Harriet. She told me, she said, I don't like making big projects anymore. I like little projects. And her whole house just has so many cute, warm, comforting, small stuff hanging all over it. And I just love it. Everywhere you look, there's a little bit of something she made. And that's neat. That you can be motivated to make smaller projects, right? This one is designed by Jocelyn Young. The Hamptons, very pretty. Look at that. Blue and white, red and white. Yeah, you're welcome, Harriet. There she is. Lots and lots of yardage on this. This has different sizes, lap, twin, queen, and king. The king is 115 square. That's a good size quilt. So if you're looking for a pattern for a king size quilt, there you go. That's a good one. The Hamptons. Very pretty. Yep. Okay. And this is Charm Pack friendly. Again, designed by Jocelyn Young. It's So Emma. She's an employee at the Fat Quarter Shop. This is called Snowdrop, and it finishes by 54.5 square. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. You see the final. I love that. That's just gorgeous. Charm Pack friendly. It uses yardage and 2 charm packs or a Jolly Bar cut in half. Or a layer cake cut in quarters. There you go. Nice. And that's it for the patterns that came in. Very pretty stuff. Very, very pretty stuff. Love it. Always good to have something to do, right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, the blue and white one's just gorgeous. I like that. I've got so much fabric. I'm fixing to have to go through here and get real about the fabric that's already in my stash and start doing some serious culling, you know? I'm going to have to. Some of it I have had for 10 years, never touched it. I'm not doing the fabric any favor by leaving it here. So I may do some donations coming up. Yeah. You like it when I open all the fun stuff in front of you guys. Yay, it's fun. I can't open the Liberty box though. Okay, put this down. Oh, y'all, this stuff comes in my room. Okie dokie. Oh, Frito got some biscuits too. I didn't put your name down. I apologize. Was it you? If it was, let me know. Doggy bag of brewery bones from Nassau, Bahamas. Nice. She came walking over here. She heard her name. You want a bone? Of course you want a bone. Daddy hasn't given you breakfast yet. Yeah, I know you haven't. Okay. Let me see if I can get her over here. Come here. You want a bone? Yeah. Do you want a bone? These are custom made. I'm going to give you half. I don't want to spoil your breakfast. There you go. Good girl. What do you think? Yeah, man? She's so spoiled, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Okay. More Frito visit. You got a second Frito visit. How's that? You got your Liberty box. Good. It is awesome. I know. Bernadette says she got her Liberty box. Those are always so fun. You guys, if you live in a quilt desert, the Fat Quarter Shop is a great place to get these projects. And then they'll have, like the Liberty box also has a, yeah, she's skin and bones. Yeah, not that dog. The Liberty box also has a finishing kit. I've got a link to that below as well in the Fat Quarter Shop section. That way you can, you know, have something. I love the back just as much as the front now. But, oh, and a charity that we work with for the 4-H, they reached out to us while we were on the cruise. And we always buy a buckle for the kids. So got that donation working. And then I am going to donate. So this quilt behind me here, this is the Brightly sampler. That one right there, that's the Brightly sampler. And if you've been with me for a while, my husband's mowing the grass. If you've been with me for a while, I also made another Brightly sampler out of Stacy East Shoes Farmstead fabric. That's hanging up in my chiropractor's waiting room right now. And I'm going to donate that quilt to their live auction. So I put a reserve on it for $800. We'll see how it does. That'll be fun. So absolutely support 4-H, Linda. Yeah, absolutely do. Yeah. It used to, let me see, do I have a project list on my blog? That way we know what's going on. I don't. I need to get one. I do have a list of where I'm going to be and when on my travel and education tab, but I do not have, I don't have a list of projects. Unless you look in my blog, okay? In the blog, if you're subscribed to my blog, you'll get a blog post. Pool's coming along great, Candace. Thank you. We got home, y'all. They poured the pool deck, the concrete around the pool, and then also my whole back patio is brand new concrete. It's gorgeous with French drains. Love it. We had a real drainage problems. You don't hear the background noise. Good. But yeah, you know, since Farmstead, it's got cows, sheep, right? Chickens. It's all farmy barns and whatnot. I thought that would be a great quilt to donate for it. Plus, it's already done, and I don't. It's bound and everything, right? I don't have to rush. I need to be sure to have that finished. You signed up for the Rhine River cruise. Oh my gosh, y'all! That cruise is. I think they let me know there are 3 interior cabins. Okay, what Debbie is talking about. November 2027. So you guys have me for another 2.5 years at least, right? Viking River Cruise, Christmas markets. I have a link to that below. I think there's 1 cabin with a balcony left, and then 2 or 3 interior cabins. That's it. That's all that's left. The entire ship is going to be Power Tools with Thread people. How fun will that be? I can't believe it. Sold out the entire ship. It was fantastic. Yeah. So, Charlene needs a roommate for the Rhine. Okay. You can, Charlene, be sure to if you haven't already, let Donna know. She is managing that, and we'll keep that in mind. And you guys need to disclose if you're a big snorer or something. Disclose, please, so people can know. Oh my goodness. I heard stories. Fun. Well, you guys, I'm going to wrap up. We have a lot going on today. The stove is already here. Husband's out mowing the grass. I have appointments. I have emails. I've got so much to catch up on. This has been a lot of fun. Oh, also, Fat Quarter Shop has a up on the rooftop mystery quilts along. Okay. And let me go to my blog and show you that. I am doing that. So if you want to join me on that, that is a Christmas one as well. Let me go to my blog and get you on there. And let me share my screen with you guys. Here we go. It's the first one, powertoolswiththread.com. That is my blog. And it's up on the rooftop mystery quilt. Okay. This is going to start in July. And you only get a little peek here. And I love Maureen's write-up. She's my new blogger. She does a wonderful job. Here are all the links, but just look at those pretty colors. That's going to be a lot of fun as well. You can go there and click on the link, and it'll take you to get everything that you need. If you would start with my links, I would appreciate that so much. Also, if you want to get in Brilliance, here is the link for that. There is the backing set. How cute, right? I love it. So we will be doing that in July. That's going to start. The Fat Quarter Shop is actually going to do a blog video on how to make the block, I believe. I believe they are. But I'll be making it too. So it's coming along with me on the trip as we travel around the country. Lots of things in the queue to keep us busy this summer. Okay, it'll be a big Christmas in July. But Again, I am so glad to be back with you. Thank you so much for spending your morning with me. Give the video a thumbs up. If you're watching on TV, hit the get the TV remote and hit the channel up button. That gives me a thumbs up as well. If you are new, thank you, welcome, and please subscribe so we can spend more time together. All right, tomorrow we're going to be doing some cutting at the Scan and Cut, working on figuring out how to get these things cut, okay? So I will talk to you tomorrow. You guys go sew something. Bye.